Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm sort of going through some things on my desk, and I guess I'll share some with you, but you can hardly tell. But I got the new edition of Somerset, and these are some of the artist papers. As you can see, I've already torn the whole magazine apart. It's like Christmas morning. I can't wait to dig into it. And then I guess someone had made a bunch of these. I don't know what they're made of. I didn't read it. But they had several pages, so I cut them all out. And just use them as ephemera. I just think they're neat. And they look, you know, vintagey. So I like that about them. And then they had someone who made dresses, which I think was neat. And here's one of the artist papers. And here is some of the dresses. I believe I had, you know, put two dresses together. Because I think they had some on the front, some on the back. So once I cut the front ones out, I was left with these two pieces. So I just stuck them together. And like this lady here, I think I found a head, then the top, then the middle, then the bottom, and stuck all of those together. Made a dress out of, you know, whatever I had left over. If I cut one dress from one side, you know, I always kept the other side, you know, and put the dresses together from the pieces I had left over. I think they're so colorful. I guess you can, you know, use them with or without a head. And I got to go find the one that I stuck in my journal. And then I stuck this one with them, which just come out of a magazine of What Women Create. I think this is out of kind of like reel tape or something. Reel to reel, maybe tape. Okay, and here is one of the dresses, and I stuck the Tim Holtz lady's head, and I happened to find another lady standing, and I actually just laid the dress on the lady, and it fit and everything. But the pocketbook was stuck, you know, on the dress, so all I did was cut the pocketbook away to look like, you know, that she was wearing it. But it's actually the dress. The lady's head was different. The arms, this part was different. So it looks like three different pieces, but actually it fits quite well. And then I think this was part of one of the papers, artist papers. And I'll just show you some of the stuff I've already cut up. I think maybe I want to use this today. I think. But here's some more images. And I've already cut them all up and kind of categorized them. Love all the colors. Some of my blues, and it was one page of like this of an artist paper, and I've already cut it up. And here's some more. I maybe could use this today. I like her image. We'll set those aside. Every time I get a Somerset, it's so interesting, and it might be 5 pages out of the whole magazine that I don't use. But you know, if you can't use something off the page, you can always use, you know, one of the pages, the background. I like these 3 ladies. Great color on that right there. I got too many things in my head. Just, I'm exploding with ideas. And this was one whole page, and I've already cut a bunch of that up. Beautiful page. And this is, I think this over here was part of it somehow. I love this lady's face. Okay, and getting back to what I was doing the other day, you know, I was making these flowers, which this was off of my 5x7. If I could only find that paper pad. Oh, here it is. Hang on. This is from Park Lane. And I'll show you a couple pages. Move you guys up. And here is the page here. What I made this one out of. Just drew my flower, and you know, once I did this and put my dots, then I just put a bunch of dots with the Posca around the paper. And let's see, bunch of cool pages in here. They have a white one. I think it's better to flip from the back. Bunch of fun black and white images. I love contrast. I love stripes, dots. Sort of about blind you. Beautiful papers. Here's one with words. You get a couple with little tag cutouts. And that was just half the book. It's, how many? 180 sheets. You know, I didn't even pay full price for this because I, you know, always use a 50%, 60%. coupon. This one here is just, I don't even, trying to remember what I paid for this. Maybe it's on the back. There's more words. More words, more tags. Well worth it, whatever I paid. I don't think, it doesn't say. But well worth it. It's plenty thick. I don't think you'll ever use the whole book up. But anyway, that was that. And then I made some fishes out of, you know, I took, you know, paper. Sometimes I take the paper out of the Dine Reevely journal, and then I sprayed it with a bunch of green and blue spray inks. Some were shimmery. And then I just drew the fish on. And you know, this is all Posca. Let me move you back down. And I did some watercolors. I think I just sat around all day, was making ephemera. And, well, you know, the fish, I'm getting the ideas off of Pinterest. These are supposed to be sardines. And this is just my own stamp. You know, just put some watercolors down on a sheet and just, you know, go around them however you like. And I think they look pretty neat. And I think this is from the other day. For those of you who may have missed it. You know, this was one of the sheets. Right here's the sheet out of Somerset. And I just drew over top of it. And another fish. Another fish. These are from the other day. This was another spray inked page. And some more fishies. That was, I think, like maybe the corner of this. And I just drew the leaf on top of it, and then with the Posca pen. Okay, so, last night I was making, kind of like, I was calling them overgrown stamps. And, I'll show you, we'll go through one in a minute. I'll show you these. And, these right here also show you these that had the, you know, it's a page from one of the books that I've showed you before, but I'll bring it out again. And then the thin lit. Another thin lit, and this is a thin lit. I think this one here I might have put the most effort into, but you know, you all know this is Tim Holtz, and this come out of the little books I'm getting ready to show you. And then actually these two people were out of the Mirror of a People book. And I think I might have showed you all that one the other day. And then this one here, I had glued up this morning. And it's actually a whole bunch of layers on this one, because it all started with, if I can pull this one out, kind of like a, you know, one of my 12 by 12s like this. And then, I can get to them over here. I don't know if you all remember, I had bought these little books that have these pages in them. And kind of like vintagey books. That's a good image. These books here have right many pages in them. And I think I have gotten them off of Amazon. And there's the fairy that was on that, this stamp right here, the little fairy. I cut her out. And this lady's face was on one of these also. And this, you know, the background picture was one of these pages. And then this one here, I think, is mostly flowers. I believe, let's see, the clock or something was in here, one of these. And I used that picture there. I've used that flower. I cut it out. Let's see which one it's. See this one here, I cut the flower out. I cut the pot off, but I used it to a different background. And then I put the thin lit on. Okay, so we're going to try to make one today. And I have been using, I guess we can use the green again. We'll use this. And I think I want to use maybe this little girl. And then, I don't know, maybe that'll be cute. The girl with the little cat. I like that. very much. I think we'll use that one. And I kind of like, the curtain thing. Here's a butterfly maybe. Let's just take that one out. Okay, I might use the butterfly. Be nice if we could use that vine with the bird. I don't think I feel like cutting that one out. Okay, so if we use the butterfly and use, I think I want to use this curtain, put this maybe on the other side over here. And a couple more butterflies, that would be cute. I used that, where did I do? I thought I used the windowsill. Oh, here it is. The windowsill. And I had stuck. No, that's on there. Okay, that's on there. I put the thin lid. Okay, let's see. Do I want to use the window? Be really cool to cut the window panes out and have that in the background, which I may do that. I think that would kind of look cool. I think I will do that off camera. I believe that was the one I used in this one. It's a little bit more blown up. Okay, so if I cut that out, kind of like this flower arrangement, but I think it'll be in the way of the little girl. But I think I want to cut this out to be over top of that. And this curtain can go down. Okay, I'm going to get this cut up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was cutting the window pane out on this black sheet of paper, and I thought, I like that against the black. But then I had also found a pink page where I had sprayed it with inks and stuff, and I like it also, and I thought that would look really pretty against that. So I couldn't make up my mind, so I said I'll go ahead and cut all 3 out to make this big overgrown stamp. And I need to glue these together. Okay, so we pretty much got that glued up, and I want to have that flower in the background, and I think I'm not going to cut this off. I'm going to leave it, and let me go ahead and get this glued down somewhat. Let's see. It kindly knocks out that whole cat thing. I guess if I wanted to, I could cut, let's see, how's that going to be? Guess we could cut the cat and put it back on the front. see. Keep playing around with it too much, and I'm not. Let's see. Cat, I'm going to have to use you to put that down with. And second of all, I don't even know if I can use the cat. But then I cut the two curtain things off and going to put them back over here on this page. I think it needs a little more something at the top. I think I'm going to cut these two flowers out. Okay, so I went around the pink with the black Posca. And I glued my little curtains down. And let's see, I'm trying to think how far up I want. I guess kind of there would be good, a good place. And a lot of times I've been taking my fingernail file. I happened to be in front of the TV one night and thought, well, I need something to push the glue around. And I like that it's, you know, it's rubbery. So it kind of conforms to the paper. Okay, and I think I do want to add these flowers at the top off of one of those sheets. I don't know how I always get to switching back and forth with the glue and the glue sticks. And I cut this out of the Somerset also. You know, Somerset's only 4 times a year. So I think this was the July, August, September edition. See if I can't push some of the glue out to the other petals. And add our little girl in. I believe she also come out of one of the Somerset issue. I'm not sure if it was this one or not. And I think I had put the wings on her. And And then this come, you know, one of the little pictures. I cut it out and that's all I had left, but since it was like a postage stamp, I think I'll just put it up there like that. I actually have a block postage stamp thing, and I'm kind of wondering how it would look if I had stamped it over top of that. Okay, we're going to see. I got this little postage stamp thing that I've had for a while. I think it maybe was off the clearance rack. I think I want to stamp it for all it's worth. And it didn't show up all that well. Kind of see it, but I guess where the little round part was over top of this, but it kind of finishes out the stamp. Let's see if I got something else. I think I'm going to add this little Tim Holtz little button ephemera. Okay, I think I like it. The only other thing I probably would do would be outline the little girl, maybe outline the flower, but I just like that. I like the pink on pink, and it looks very sweet. And I like how it turned out, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. And if you could, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, see you tomorrow.